I'm going to do a video on how to fix a clogged drain pipe in a Roper refrigerator. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's starting to gather a bunch of ice here. And it looks dirty, but I just cleaned it. I'm sorry about this. Inside, it's actually in the refrigerator. We just have a pond in the bottom and on some of our shelves. And so this is the first time if it's ever done this. So what I'm going to have to do is take off the screws here. Before I do that, I've got to take out the screws here. There's one back here and right there. You need a 1/4 inch. Can you see it? No, you can't see it, but it's 1/4 inch. And that'll help with that. Take those off. And I have... Did you get bombs? That's exciting. That's awesome. Yeah, good job. All right, well, you go do that. I have 2 children here, obviously. All right, so I'll take these off and I'll show you how to do the rest. And I'm sorry I have to do this in bits and pieces because I have to use my phone to take these little snapshots when I do them. So I've taken it off. You can see the 3 holes where I took the screws out. Here are the screws, the little ones. It's the bottom one. It's attached here to a little wire. It's got to unattach it. So I'm going to attach this and then I'll take out the screws back here. Alright, so I've got the wire harness unplugged. It was actually really difficult to get the thing apart. Probably has never been apart yet. So this is just the ice maker, which we don't use anyway. I'll put it aside and I'll take off these bolts here. And then I have to take up all the ice here, thaw this all out, scrape it off so that I can get this back off. Alright, be really careful when you take up the extra ice. I'm using a nice sized screwdriver that I had and it works really well. You can use I'm just letting it thaw out a little bit before I do, so it's really easy to get to. And then also I'm going to be using a hairdryer for the section around here to thaw it out just a little bit more. I wouldn't put the heat directly really close to it, just out far enough just to kind of warm it up in here, start the thawing process. Okay, so I'm making some progress. I got it from underneath here, but it's still frozen here and underneath there. So I want to use a blow dryer a little bit more. Now, just because everybody has to be told, of course, if you're going to use a blow dryer or anything like that to try to heat up the inside of the freezer, be sure to be careful. Don't stick the wire in the water or do anything stupid like that. Use common sense, people. And then if you're, like I said, if you're using the screwdriver or any tool to break up the ice, just be careful that you don't, hit the plastic or break anything. What you're doing, you got to be careful on. And if you can't be careful, then don't do it. All right, so I'm going to go back to blow drying and seeing what I can get done. Okay, so I have it thawed enough. Actually, didn't take very long. Didn't have a lot of ice up here. We just had like a flood in the refrigerator itself. So you gotta take this and just pull it out. There's gonna be a wire attached over here. A wire attached over here behind it. So when you pull it out, be very careful. So I gotta let you guys down while I pull it out because I can't do it with one hand. Alright, so I already did it before I thought to do this, but this is the wire that was attached to the back, to this corner. To this corner. So it's just on this metal piece. It just fits right on there and just comes right back off. This way you can take out the back and it won't be in your way. Okay, so what I have now, if you can see, is, I don't know if you guys can actually tell this, but everything down there where the light's shining is nothing but a sheet of ice. So this is what I got to work on now, is getting that out, because I have to use, I don't have a very good light. It's on my other phone, so it's not working very well. So anyway, this section back here, as you can't see now, the drain hole's underneath here. So I'm going to be working on that for a little bit. And one other thing I wanted to tell you guys is the bottoms of these are flimsy, so be careful you don't bend them. And they're also sharp, so be careful you do not cut yourself. But I've got this now thawed up enough that I can pick it up. So I'm going to go ahead and get this out and see where I got to go from there. Bye. Alright, so there is the drain hole. Now I gotta see, I'm sure it's frozen solid as well. But, I'm gonna turn off my light, sorry guys. But, yeah, it's frozen solid. This is gonna take a while to thaw. I'm gonna try to put some heat on it. Probably going to maybe put a little bit of hot water in there as well, just to kind of warm it up. Now I have read, and I haven't had a chance to verify this yet, but I have read you could put a bare copper wire and wrap it a few times around the heating element, and then put it in. Once you get this thawed out, the drainage hole thawed out, you can put that into the drainage hole to keep it from refreezing. I'm not going to do that now because I haven't verified that's correct or not, and so until I do that, I'm not going to do it. But another thing before, I'm just letting it thaw, so I was going to talk a few minutes, but one other thing, be sure, I mean, just to make it easier on you, as you're cleaning the ice out of here and you're melting the water, it's going to get really wet and messy. So if you just keep taking out the ice as you go and then use a towel to pick up the water, you're going to be working with a lot less water and mess. It's going to make doing this much easier on you and a lot less cold. So anyway, I'm going to go and see if I can get this drain hole thawed, unfrozen, and then I will let you guys know. Bye. I'll see you later. Alright, so I finally got the hole unclogged. The ice came off and it was still clogged up, so there was food and debris down there. I have no idea how food gets down there. But I didn't have a turkey baster, so my mom actually came up with a great idea. We just used a small bottle, and the squirt tops for the little kids, and filled this up with really hot water, and then I just took it down in the hole and squirted it like you would a turkey baster, and it pushed up and there was a lot of stuff in there, pushed up all the debris that was in the hole and unclogged it. So now it's working good. I'm going to put the back on and the ice maker back on, and then plug this baby back up and get the frozen food back in. Alright, I have everything back in the refrigerator, well, most of it anyway. It's working good and draining good, and I just want to let everybody know that if I can do this when I'm watching a 2- and 5-year-old, anybody can do this. Bye-bye.